デッジはお前か。
違うわよ。
お前か。
どう見ても違う。
Oh, the idiot hero. The kind of protagonist we have all seen countless times, yet somehow we still manage to love them every single time. Welcome to Anime and Beyond. In this trope series, we are going to be taking a look at some of the most popular anime tropes that we have seen thus far. And in this episode, we are going to be taking a look at one of the most popular ones to date, which is the idiot hero. The idiot hero comes in various forms, often cloaked with different tropes, whether it be the delinquent, who's rough around the edges, the big eater, who can never seem to assuage their appetite no matter how much food you give them, or the instant genius, who is low-key a prodigy, and while he can't seem to pass a standard test, he is still able to somehow learn various fighting techniques after only seeing them once. Let's start with Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho. Yusuke is a perfect example of the idiot hero combined with the delinquent trope. I mean, this guy scored a 12 on his science test in the beginning of the series, but I guess it's all subjective given that his rival, Kuwabara, managed to score even lower than him with the same test, with just a 7.
Please, we can pass that test easy if we study a little. I got like a 45 on my last physical science test.
No worries here. I scored a 57. How about you, Akubo?
Yeah, I got a 39, so if I try a little harder, I'll be good. We're gonna be okay, right, Kuwabara? What did you get?
I got a 7!
Well, what do you know? Kuwabara is stupider than I am.
What did you make on your last test?
I got a 12.
At least Yusuke had the excuse of never being in class. Kuwabara, however, just seems to be a hopeless case, no matter what. Although, an argument can be made that his negligent mom has a lot to do with his lack of structure and discipline. Without much academic prospects and teachers who seem to have it out for him, life seems to be hard enough for Yusuke, so it is only fitting that he found his purpose in death? After sacrificing his life to save a child from an incoming vehicle, Yusuke is catapulted into the spirit world, where he is offered the chance to return from the dead under a few conditions. While he's not the brightest crayon in the Crayola box, Yusuke's got guts and a lot of heart, so it's no wonder why we still love this big oaf. Then we have Naruto Uzumaki from the popular Naruto series. While being a classic example of book dumb, similar to Yusuke, Naruto still shows a lot of promise, as he is able to learn impressive jutsus without a lot of outside support. For example, learning Shadow Clone Jutsu, which is known to be a high level and challenging technique to accomplish by the age of 12. After a 3-year time skip, we also see that although Naruto still has some of his idiotic tendencies, he has impressive strategic ability that separates him from his other talented peers. While often loud-mouthed and impressively confident, Naruto still manages to capture the hearts of many through his bottomless compassion for others, even those he once considered to be his enemies. We saw this in the grief he felt on Gaara's behalf, as well as his infamous and relentless journey to retrieve his best friend Sasuke Uchiha. Let's not forget about the likes of Goku from the Dragon Ball series. Many argue that while Goku was not the first idiot hero with a big appetite, his character triggered the popularization of this trope combination. While some can argue that Goku is just too trusting, one can also offer a rebuttal to say that idiocy is the absence or misuse of wisdom, to which Goku definitely fits the bill. Goku has a great heart, from which many say he gets from his mother, and due to his kind nature, he often gives second chances to some pretty undeserving villains. Now, don't get me wrong, it tends to work out in his favor eventually, as they tend to come to befriend him in most cases. Take, for example, Tien, Piccolo, and Vegeta. However, it doesn't always happen that way. Take Raditz, for example. If Goku had not shown him mercy after taking a hold of his tail, he would not have had to die to save his son. Not to mention, he repeats this very same mistake after facing off with Frieza. Goku also makes dumb decisions like giving Cell a senzu bean and during the Cell games, and then deciding later on that he'd rather not be revived because, you know, he attracts evil. While Goku makes a lot of questionable decisions, he is still one of the most beloved shonen heroes to date. The idiot hero is a popular protagonist we see in shonen series like the ones I mentioned, as well as series like One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, God of High School, Fairy Tail, Black Clover, Mob Psycho, and much more. He or she is likely too dumb to sense the kind of danger they are in, or just too dumb to be afraid of it. While the fearless idiot can easily capture the hearts of audiences everywhere, and often succeeds in doing so. I mean, Luffy is easily one of my favorite shonen characters. Many authors have proven that the smart heroes also have their appeal, with series like Code Geass, Death Note, My Hero Academia, and much more to come. What are your thoughts? Do you feel like the dumb hero is played out? What protagonist would you like to see more in upcoming shonen series? Let me know your thoughts below. Thank you so much for tuning into the Anime and Beyond. Please leave a like, subscribe, and share if you'd like. Until next time, thank you.